undefeated St. Peter's Peacocks. David has stumped Goliath. The Peacocks did it again. And St. Peter's is now off to the Sweet 16.
How was your weekend?
It was not great. It was good. It was very interesting.
Have you had any time to think about what you guys achieved over the weekend?
Not yet, and I think that's a good thing. For my guys, I think it's great because I don't want them thinking about how big the moment is. Some of them don't even know what March Madness is, which is great, right? Some of them have no idea like what we did. They have no idea yet. They're gonna realize it once the season's over and probably some years later what they accomplished, how big it was.
Here we are, a school that's never won a game in the NCAA tournament versus, one of the ultimate storied, historical, blue blood, we could go on, programs ever in basketball. What did you tell your guys? How did you make it happen?
So I said, listen, fellas, we playing with house money right now, right? Let's go into this thing. Don't worry about the name on the front of the jersey. In Kentucky, if you watch them, they really try to punch you in your face early. They try to get you out the game. I said, we could survive that. We're going to be okay.
What in your life, in your career, do you lean on at this moment? What experiences of yours inform what you do over the next few days?
I go back to my Shaheen Hall days. I lean on that. I lean on my experiences growing up in Jamaica, Queens, and knowing how hard it was. So this is easy.
What things in your life were hard?
Growing up, with a single parent, I had a child at 15, going on 16. I had my daughter, so I was a kid raising a kid, just trying to kind of figure things out. Had to get out of New York because I wasn't doing the right things at times to come to New Jersey, to live with my godmother to give me a second chance. Those things helped me become the man I am today.
When people think of Jersey City, they think this is a town where you have to be tough.
Correct.
How does your team reflect that?
So when I first got to Jersey City, right, I knew a couple people here, and what I learned very quickly, Jersey City is like a secret society. Tough, hard-nosed people, but good people. My team is built like that because that's who I am. So they kind of fit my personality. So I go out and recruit guys that fit my personality, with a chip on your shoulder, edge, guys that was under-recruited, guys that wasn't recruited at all. I got some guys on my team that think they belong at Kentucky. So I said, you know what, go out and prove it. This is your time. And they went out and did what they had to do. Casey definitely brings the same thing. He brings that. He's our emotional leader. When he goes, we go. Dow Banks is laid back. Don't say too much on the court. He's there. Doug is everybody thinks it's a quiet guy, the cool guy. He's the most fiery guy you will meet in your life.
He says this team embodies who he is, what kind of a player he was.
Right.
What does that mean to you?
That means that he did a great job of teaching us how to give 110% with everything we do. Talking about defense, the intensity, the passion. He always says you can't play basketball without passion. So everybody on my team has so much passion for this game, and we try to leave it all out there, and it helps us become successful.
I'll be honest with you, though. If I'm not here next year, I'd love this. If Shaheen Holloway's here, then that'd be the happiest thing that ever happened to me.
Kevin mentioned you the other day. What did that mean to you?
Interesting.
That's
very,
that's what
very interesting. If you know Coach, if you know Kevin, I know he did it with great intentions. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? He's one of my biggest supporters. He's one of my biggest fans. Vice versa, I'm one of his biggest supporters. I'm one of his biggest fans. I think people kind of took it out of context a little bit, because of the timing. But if you know him, he speaks from the heart, and he was speaking from the heart.
The nature of this job, right, in coaching is you keep going up. You keep going, and you strike while the iron is hot. I'm not asking you whether you're leaving, because I know you're not going to answer that question, Shaheen, but knowing that there will be those opportunities, how does that affect the way you're approaching everything you do this week?
Like I said, I don't listen to none of that noise. I'm worried about right now, right here, trying to get these guys trying to win Friday night. That's the only thing that's important right now. I don't think about the next step. I don't worry about it. I never did that as a player. I don't do it as a coach. Those things will work itself out.
What does St. Peter's success mean around here?
You know what? After we beat Kentucky, I turned my phone off because I know it was going to start getting crazy. Someone called my wife's phone, and they showed the St. Peter's students in the gym after our game. That gave me goosebumps.
What does it mean to you to be back in the Sweet 16 now as a head coach?
You know what? For a coach, it's great. It's not about me. I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm just coaching these guys, trying to help them reach their level of where they want to be. I'm just happy that they're playing on the stage right now, just showcase their talent.
How do you define the mission now to your guys?
Well, now it's just like it was during the season. It's one game at a time. The guys understand it, and they locked in. And that's what I like about this group. Like, they are locked in. Right now, no one is taking us lightly. So the mission is win today, win tomorrow, win Thursday, you can win Friday. And the kids believe that. I believe it. Like, I'm not going to this game just saying, oh, I'm happy to be here. I'm going to this game, we're trying to win.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.